it's winter, it's freezing, half the lake's frozen, but the sun's killed a bit of it off now, but the far margin's frozen over, you can't fish there. I'm fishing in the middle. I was going to fish in the middle anyway, to be honest. It's only shallow, that far margin. I think this temperature, yeah, I don't know. Not seeing anything, but I believe a couple of fish have been out around the 2 o'clock mark in the afternoon. They were caught, and a couple at night allegedly as well. So yeah, 24 hours. It's more a social, to be honest, with the hillbilly timber. He's in peg 8, I'm in 7. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident of a fish at all. But there's more to fishing. It sounds stupid, though. There's more to fishing than just catching stuff. It's about getting out and all that stuff, innit? Not as easy to say when I ain't caught anything, but it's true. There's more to it than just catching fish, isn't there? I just like being outside, me, away from work and that, and you know, I just love it. I just love it. It's like you watching it. Just love, absolutely obsessed with it. And yeah, good to be back out again. Temperature's not very good, is it? But we're looking at, I think it's 0 tonight. I think about 3 degrees now. It's nippy, but as usual, I've got all the right gear. Got my Ventec sleeping bag, absolutely bulletproof. Anyone who's new to carp fishing, if you're watching this, right, and you know you want to get out in the winter, get the right gear. Honestly, I fell for the old 4 season sleeping bag. I think it was 30 quid off eBay. 4 season. Oh yeah, 30 quid. Buzzing. We're buzzing the 5 nights that I froze my bollocks off. And it was only October as well, and I really struggled. So that was a few years ago. That after that session, straight out, ended up getting the Ventec. Not looked back since. I've had it years. It's been out in all sorts. Bathing on my last video, -2. The whole lake froze apart from a little bit in the middle. Didn't feel a thing in that Ventec. I brought an hot water bottle, but to be perfectly honest, I don't need it in there, but it's just a bit of a luxury, innit? Something's just shown. Not shown, like it's been like a bit of a disturbance to the surface. Just over my left hand rod. It's only, is it 9 wraps? I thought it was 8. I clipped it up, it's dead smooth, it's 9. That's my solid bag, flat spot. Come on, fish. There's a lot of spot fishing on this lake. Everyone sort of shares info and that about, you know, how many wraps and which spots and that. Cause it used to be really weedy. Still weedy. Obviously, it's died down now. But there's let's say Kurt got onto it first, really, and I sort of got on it with him, and James has got on it as well now. Hillbilly timber, and sort of just fishing the smooth areas. Casting around, actually getting a drop. It's silty, but if I'm getting a drop, I'm putting a solid bag there. I've got 3 solid bags out. I've got an orange wafter, glued up to death, 12mm wafter. Got orange corn on one of the others, and I've got red corn, but obviously fake corn, on the other one. So yeah, two on a baited area, and 1 on its own. My bait, I've actually got boilie crumb, bloodworm, a bit of mainline zig cloud, just to cloud the water up a bit, and it's dead clear, this water, and anything swims past that, I'm going to kick it up and cloud it up a bit, and obviously can taste it. What else did I put in it? It's a bit of sweet corn in it. It's the same I had from bathing. Just put more bloodworm in and more boilie crumb. So yeah, we'll have that's a bait I'm using. 3 solid bags, absolute 100% faith in solid bags. Just pellets in them, no maggots. Empoil injected into each one, and that's pretty much all I can do, really. I suppose it's a waiting game. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting to catch with how cold it is, but if a couple of fish have been out, there's every chance. There's a chance in there, no matter how slim, there's a chance. Someone commented on, I think, my last video. What did he say? It's like you can't catch at home. You know, like that old saying. It's true. It's true. And I think I replied, it was something like, yeah, I can't see any carp in my front room because they're in there. So, got to be in it to win it, as they say. Same with the lottery. In it to win it. Might be a slim chance, but if you're in it, there's a chance you can win it. Yeah, so I'm going to enjoy the social with the hillbilly timber. I'll show you, but I've got a spare rig about I can show you. I'll show you them after. I'll show you the bait and the rigs, and I'll show you where I'm fishing. Right, Oh, I've got a belting bus story as well. It's an absolute belter, this one, honestly. So if I can't get any fish, I might as well give you a story on after the old bus. It's from a while ago, before all this COVID nonsense. Well, not nonsense, is it? But all this COVID stuff. So yeah, I'll speak to you shortly. After being informed of the 2 PM bite time, I wasted no time in finding a clear area to present 2 of my solid bags. Using the spod rod and a marker lead, I soon found a suitable spot at just over 12 wraps out. The third rod was placed closer in on a similar area, but only at 9 wraps.
Yeah. And these tips here on that corner over there, I can tell you what.
I don't mean that though.
Yeah.
Got a brew. Right, so I'll tell you the bus story now, so I don't forget in the morning. Right, so gone Stockport bus station, pulled up. There's like bays at the back at the top of the bus station where if you've got excess like layover time, you're only supposed to have 5 minutes on the stand on the bus stop, you see. So I've a bit blurry. Anyway, so it's full. So I've just gone on the stand. I thought I need a toilet, and there's a public toilet at Stockport bus station. So it reeks of piss. Right, so it's horrible. So that way I had to wipe your feet on the way out. It's one of them. And thought, I need a piss here. Sack it. So put my bus out of service. Well, turned it off actually. All the old days outside are looking at me. So hang on, girls, went to the toilet. Told them all, pensioners. And anyway, bounced over like that, as I do. Like I own the bus station. That's how I walk. 2 inspectors sort of near it. Boys, go in the toilet. Yeah, carry on. Yeah. Go in the toilet. Just hit by like a wall of piss. That smell. Horrible. So, sauntered in. Looked over. At one side of the urinals. And the opposite wall, sinks. And 2 cubicles at the back. So, gone to the urinals. Like a lad, just stood there like that. Like that, glasses bent and everything, so like that, stood there. So started using the urinal. I've turned round and I've said to him, "What are you doing?" And then turned to face the wall again, having a piss, and I thought, so I turned back round and I said, "You waiting for someone?" And then he just said,
No.
and then I turned back around again. I thought, she's like watching me. So anyway, finished. Turned round to wash my hands, looked at him. Washed my hands, started to walk out, got to the door, looked back at him. Still looking at me, thinking, what's he doing? So, go back outside. I said to the 2 inspectors, I went on the way past, about to go to the bus. And I said to him, yeah, there's like a little weird lad in there. Not really, I think he's watching me. So he's just stood there, like, just on his own, just like, I'm sure he was just watching me. And one of them went, won't go in there, mate. That toilet, why? I mean, it's a bit of a hub for gay activity. So I went, no, F off. He went, no, honestly. Said it's rife for it, and I'm like, oh no. So I'm thinking, oh, he's waiting there, like for someone to come in and deal with him in the cubicle. I was like, oh no, how seedy is that? So gone back to the bus, sat there waiting my time out, let people on. Look up, who's heading towards me? This lad. I thought, shit. Alright, if he says that, I'll threaten him. Get out of the cab and just like threaten him. Got on the bus, couldn't believe it, didn't say anything, scanned his card, went upstairs, and I'm thinking, like, oh no, watching him in like the camera, thinking, where's he gonna get off? Like, is he gonna like say something to me? Then the bell goes eventually. He comes down the stairs. I thought, right, if he says that, you know, I'll threaten him, or I don't know. Just got off, didn't say anything, not even thank you. After he'd watched me in the toilet. Yeah, so that kind of attitude, he definitely wouldn't have phoned me back in the morning after the. he wouldn't have phoned me back, would he? Yeah, so basically, the moral of my story is, if you're after some anonymous gay action in a piss-soaked public toilet, Stockport bus station is the place for you. That is the bait I'm using. That's what my Ridge Monkey set, that, the utensils. I got some tracker ones, miles better, so I thought I'd use the lesser utensil to stab around in my bait like that. Right, we've got, I should have broke it up a bit better, boilie crumb, good. Some bigger bits in there. Just put some white shell 5 boilies in a blender. Right, the red sort of ready stuff, you can see the crumb stuck to it, that's bloodworm that. It clings together though, so it needs little bits of yellow, they're dried out, they're knackered them. I wouldn't be eating that if I was a fish, the old stale sweet corn. And I've got some Zig Cloud, which obviously I can't show you because it's mixed in. And I've been dipping my back, injecting, not drugs, with that Themp oil, as you'd say up north. It ain't Themp oil, it ain't Themp. Solid bag. Right, and the rig wire, what I've been, the rig wire. Right, shit, oh God. Oh, sorry for the language, I just stabbed myself with the old, I just hooked myself on my rig. At least my rig works. Yeah, I've got a size 6 hook, hang on. Like, you pay all this money for a bleeding camera, right? Put the effort in to try and learn how it works. It just don't focus for you. What is going on? Right, we've got, you can see that anyway, can't you? Right, bit of yellow corn, that sits the hook up, not flat, but it just lifts it up like at, not even 45 degrees less. Got a short length of supple braid, standard solid bag rig, down to a 2-ounce lead, tail rubber, spliced a bit of a leader myself. Yeah, that's what I've got on all 3. But I've got, that's on one of them, that orange corn, and I've got red corn, and what's the other one? Oh, the other one's a wafter. That's my thing. Obviously you can't smell it, but I've got all sorts in there. I've got all sorts in there. Look at that. That's the liquid. It's like a sweet liquid. I've actually put loads of different. Put some citrus. I think it's some cream Kajauza, Nutria baits, Scopex. It's had all sorts sprayed in that. Absolutely all sorts. Oh. That's had more sprays in that of different liquids than Kurt's abducted children, and that's a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much the old bait. Yeah, that's the one. Looks pretty good in the margin actually. See it all clouding up. Looks good that, doesn't it? Nice cloud in the oh yeah, so some really fine particles in there, so anything disturbs that's going to kick up all that taste and little bits, and hopefully a couple of bigger bits, but I've got a solid bag nestled in that. Not there, obviously that's the margin, but yeah, that's a bit I've thrown in before. That bit, has it gone? That bit over there, it's just yeah, that's how clear the water is, honestly. It's only about a foot deep that, but it's still like really clear. Interesting as well. They're little PVA bags, just boilie crumb, no liquid or anything, right? And I threw them in about half an hour ago, and they still haven't dissolved, the PVA. So there's something to think about with the old winter fishing. How cold the water actually. James rustling the curry up. Nice one, Stace. James's missus made us a curry and rice in there, and we've got
we'll have the shits tonight.
Yeah. Naan bread's in there. That's my pan there. I'll do my naan breads after James. Yeah, quality. Nice one, Stace. Stace, see my trip. The curry. All the frost in the biver inside. Look at that. All frozen. Right, and rod. Oops, to the line up. Look at that. What time is it? It's only about 7, isn't it?
I don't even know, you know.
Who's this? It's the hillbilly dude we. Rods are frosting up. There we go. Yeah. Just had a liner actually.
We might have had to bring the rods in, but I think
there's fish in front of me, you know. Yeah. Frosty the snowman. Frosty the snowman, the pedo. Yes, got no mic. Not where I put it. It's knocking about somewhere. Oh, it's freezing now. Where's my phone? Let's see if I can find out what temperature it is. Can't find my phone either. That's good, isn't it? There it is. Yeah, just come to the top curry. What James's missus made us. Nice one, Stacey. Yo, Dave, are you out on the bank? Dave Taylor has messaged me. I'm on the bank, Dave. I'm going to reply to you now. Kurt's messaged me. Just ignore Kurt. Because it's not worth my time. Curtis Tongue. Well, yeah, weather. Let's have a look. Yeah, inside the bivvy. You won't be able to see on there. I've just done a little bit of footage of it. It's like frosty. Frost inside the bit inside. I've got no front on, but not because I think I'm solid, because I just couldn't be bothered putting it on. It's only 24 hours, isn't it? Fucking work this. So it's -1. Jesus. -1. 10 to 8 it is. Look at that. -1. In Ruaben. That's where we are. I can't really focus. Yeah, you have to take my word for it. Yeah, Paul down that end, old Molly, him and his mate, the ice has started in their margin, they're reeling in, because obviously it's frozen over. It's not really fair to leave a rig out that a carp might take. Ice cuts you off. It's not fair on the carp, is it? So I'm keeping it. It's nowhere near me actually. I thought my margin would be freezing by now. The other side is, but that was like that when I got here. So James is checking his. Ours is liquid, it's fine. I can't even see with the head, so I know it's dark, but I can't even see any ice anywhere near me. So I'm going to get in bed, make a brew, because Hillbilly Temby's raided his kids' selection boxes and brought some goodies on the section. So a cup of tea's getting made. Sat on that, bent the flake, a bit gutted about that. Remember them chomp? Still 10p. Say chomp, old school then. A chomp. Chomp and I go. Yeah, and they'll be getting dipped in a cup of tea. Hot water bottle. Tracker one, so it's probably about 15 quid instead of 4 quid. 15 because it's got a tracker thing on it. Bloody cart tax. Whatever you call it. Don't mind paying for stuff, me. But might pay for my bleeding car battery. Bloody hell. Yeah, battery died. It's supposed to be yesterday, last night, but battery died. Messed around yesterday getting the new battery right. Because it's massive. It's the biggest battery I've ever seen. And anyway, it's cost me 176 quid for a bloody car battery. How obscene's that? But he said in the garage, do you want me to order it? So, well, not got much choice, have I? And it was the wrong battery. And he ordered this big battery, it was dead heavy. Then he pulled mine out, and mine was even bigger. The battery. sounded a bit, well, a bit seedy that, didn't it? A bit seedy. So I'm filling that water bottle up. The car battery was extortionate. And yeah, 100 bloody battery. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've had 4 beeps. I'd say 5, but one was a swan. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in bed now in my igloo. Can't believe that. Look at that. There you are. Frost on the inside of the bivvy. That's how cold it is, but me and the Hillbilly Temby were out doing it. Right, so I've shown you my rig and my setup, I've shown you the bait. Got a top bus story for tomorrow. It's a belter, this one, honestly. Absolutely, people seem to be liking the bus stories. They're all true. They're all true stories. I don't make any of them up. Some of them I wish I did make up, but you know, I'm not into making stuff up. Memory's not good enough to do that. I won't do it anyway. You know, you just don't want to be a fraud. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll fill this up, dip me chocolate, me stolen chocolate, stolen children's chocolate in a brew. Get in bed, get my tablet on, got some stuff to watch, and before I go to bed, I'll make sure my margin ain't froze or the ice ain't too close. If it is, I'll reel in. You know, it's not worth risking the welfare of a fish, is it? I've had a good time, I've had a good social with the Hillbilly Temby. So, oh, another cold one last night, but it did rain a bit, so it's killed a lot of the ice off. So it's got to be about 1 or 2 degrees, I reckon. It's not. It's obviously the minuses. There's less ice now than there was. Yes, that rain must have only been thin. That rain must have seen some of it off. But yeah, I've had a couple of beeps on the middle rod in the night. I've had one this morning on the middle rod, and about 2 minutes ago we just had a knock on the left hand rod. I was convinced it was fish here, but I don't know. I'm thinking, is it line lay? Is it over some like dead weed, or I don't know. Yeah, no fish though to report, unfortunately. Hillbilly Temby the same, I think, as well, unless he caught one and didn't come and get me, but he would have come and woke me up. So, my third blank in a row, this. 3 blanks in a row, what's going on? I know it's cold, but the last 2, I suppose, with the lakes, say bathing all froze over, near enough the whole of it, and this was half frozen when I turned up, so, but at least I've got out, at least I tried. Yeah, so it's not over yet anyway, the rods are still in. I've got about a couple of hours maybe before I'm leaving, so I'm going to go and see the Hillbilly Temby, see what he's done, and if he's had any liners or anything, I don't know. Yeah, and if he's asleep, disturb him. Right, speak to you shortly. Oh, that's it. I've got to do an outro while I was at the lake, so I'm lurking behind the back of the petrol station. Got on the motorways, there's like a petrol station straight away, near enough, so I just got myself a drink. Bit of Ribena, it's a funky bottle, that, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing, blanked, nobody caught anything. Paul's been on there since Monday, and he's not caught anything. It's Friday today, so proper tough going. It's proper shut up shop, that lake. So I'm going to listen to gangster rap on the way home, and that's hard, because I've not caught anything. No, thank you for watching. I'll be out again soon at some point. Yeah, winter carping, not for the faint-hearted, but I'd do it again and blank, do you know what I mean? Still, right at the top time with James, top little social, really funny. Right, thank you very much for watching. Carp and Aga out.